Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. Oh no, I'm just kind of doing more Monster Train. I feel like it. You can do about it, huh? You gonna stop me? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'll ride the high for a little bit longer. It's easy to record Monster Train, you know? I don't have to do any thinking. The next fest being over, I have a few demos I didn't get around to, but I haven't like tried them out to see if they're any good, you know? So it's kind of like, whatever. Whatever. Ooh, I was just thinking, I'd love to do a little exile melting. Actually, I was thinking I'd like to do some regular melting, but exile melting's cool too. I'd like to play Rector at some point, I think. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Exile melting and Stygian are our clans, and it's Diligent Seraph which you gotta look out for. I'm not going to act like this is a free win, I feel like that's a good way to go in overconfident and die. Little fade. Is Volatile Gauge a first pick? I think it probably is. Draw +3 is really crazy. I just have to live the early game, which I should be okay. I think Little Icarus Fade is better if you have a clan that can give survivability, like an Awoken or a Hellhorn. So I think we'll play Firelight. Play 5/5 and burn out 2 to friendly units on death. Fine with me. I imagine that Fade maybe falls off a little bit in higher shards, but we'll see. I took money, so I don't need to take this. I think you can just find yourselves in a little bit of trouble here. We'll see what it looks like, right? I have tombs, so it's unlikely to be all that bad. Just do one of these, one of these. You may as well play Train Steward here, right? If the Steward dies, so be it. Oh my god, the tomb lived. I didn't even think about that. Freaky. This Fade will die and extend our lives. I think we win this fight super easily. Explosive Tomb has been so good for me lately. Entombed Explosive has put up some incredible work in recent days, I feel like. Maybe the unit I've gotten my biggest opinion shift on in the revival of Monster Train. This Explosive Tomb unit is kinda good. Wicklash is good, +10 attack is solid. Probably I should take something like Offering Token. No, wait, no, I shouldn't. Remember that this is Volatile Gauge. I should not take 0 cost cards. Remember. Not thrilled about a Stygian banner, but I think anything with multi-strike is good here. Or we could just play an Endless Tomb. Also fine. Jackstrips is good. Sigiled Seaweed is really good. Does that look like seaweed to you? Just looking at it. That looks like a tentacle, right? I guess it's flat. Right, you see it's flat here, you can see. Alright, I'm gonna take Sigiled Seaweed anyway. Offering Monument. Probably not. You could skip here. Nameless Siren is about as good as a Train Steward. I think I will skip. I'm gonna assume that there's a melting unit somewhere in my future. But worst case, we can just do Endless Entombed Explosive. Probably give it a burnout one just to be sure, and then I can self-infuse, and that's plenty of work. Any like unit draft trial here would be exceptional. No unit draft trial is okay. I'll take Spikes 3. I still feel pretty strong. I think we're solid here. Because I'm gonna draw into this tomb pretty quickly. And so this thing... Oh... Hold on, I'm actually gonna go back to menu, sorry. Sue me if you must. I'm gonna back to menu this. Does it matter? I mean, yeah, probably. We're gonna play Fade Train Steward middle 4. Of course. Because he was burning out and she was dying to the spikes. How could I miss that? Endless on this Entombed Explosive is expensive. I'm seeing that now. Because he costs a little more. But that's okay. You go here and you don't die. 2, 4, 5 damage only. So... I guess I'll just play you down here and we'll call it a turn. This is not a good draw, I gotta say. Am I in trouble here? I don't think so. I'm gonna take like 9 for this. Something like that. I got double silence through, which is good. At 9. Wow, I actually got that right. I just guessed. But I get back Fade, and then she goes in. This guy dies of burnout, but 120. I'm not gonna die here, and unless the infant explosive costs 3, the knuckle deck costs 2. He'll do 60. I'm 5 damage off? Wow, that's sad. I take, what, like 17 for this? Too bad. It's the volatile gauge difference. Oh wait, he doesn't swing. It doesn't matter, it's the same. I take 17. Too bad. I took the spikes trial, and more accurately, the reason I could have taken, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have taken 12 less damage, but I took that money. We'll take a draft. It's because of volatile gauge, which I think will get better in time. Just play Crypt Builder. Good to pick cards that are expensive. And I'll go to the right here. We'll just pick up some HP. And should I go here first? Someone just tell me. I know there are some of you out there who have been playing Monster Train daily for years and years. Someone tell me, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to buy upgrades first, or am I supposed to go to the caverns first? Give me your takes, because I don't know. I never bothered to learn it, because I think it's like a push, basically. But is there one that's slightly better than the other? Please tell me. I will listen to your in-depth reasoning. I've been going event first, because the event could be a money-based event. Like, it could be the trade money for a relic event. And in this case, it just doesn't matter, right? It makes no difference. I think Petrified Skull is good. I should read that event text. I'll go back in the VOD and I'll read through it. Endless 25? These aren't that good. I think I'm just gonna play a bunch of drafts because I'll draw them guaranteed. So I think I'll just play draft after draft after draft. And we'll just hit up every duplicate we can see. Unless I see like exactly Paraffin Enforcer. It doesn't hurt to go plus 25 early though. And we'll just sit here. Need to be careful. I can definitely die in this fight if I'm not cautious. So let's be cautious. Oh, so this bomb's not gonna explode because it's silenced. That makes sense. This is guy calling me pathetic. What did I do? That's kind of fucked up, man. I'm just trying to make a living out here. You creatures are pathetic. You're pathetic, you little rat. Leave me alone. I don't get it. I think this 2 goes on the floor and just soaks up the burnout and the scaling. We want to play a lower floor with this fade so that we have time to follow Daedalus up, I believe. And then we just go little fade up front. She doesn't die, so this guy burns out, but that doesn't really matter. I could extend his life with a Wicklash. But his explosion kills something, and I'll just reform him back. I think it's better this way. You don't want to load up the reform pool with Train Stewards, though. Bottom decking draft, do I even need to complain? No, you know what I'm going to say. Literal bottom card, and he costs 3. Well, that sucks. I don't think I can play him, but I have to play him, don't I? I just have to tank this damage? Yeah, I guess so. Go on, champ. Pop off. I need him on the board. For sure. I just might take, like, a lot of damage from here. Please bring back Fade. Fade? Tragic. Could give up the Petrified Skull and save myself a lot of damage. I need to prep for Daedalus, right? I need to be ready for him. But these are just burnout ones, so there's 2 primitive molds coming up. I'm gonna play Whiplash. This is only 2 damage. So I guess I put Explosive up here for 60. And do I want this Train Steward? There's 2 primitive molds coming up. I think Explosive plus Fade is what I want, so I should not put this Steward back in the list. I'll just take the 4. You gotta play like Daedalus is going to kill you here, because he is. Make a difference? Nah. I yearn to burn. This is like 3 damage, who cares? And that's 380 into Daedalus, acceptable. Now as long as I get a little bit of reforming through, we're gonna get out of this fight, okay. Good thing I took that 20 HP, huh? Little bit of reforming. Little Fade. Primitive Mold. Should be good enough. 190, and then this Steward is 215. This, it's another 2, 4, 6, 7. It's fine. I can make it just 5 if I Frozen Lance. I'll take it. And all of this damage I'm taking is for Volatile Gauge, right? Wait, was that not enough? Oh, because he heals 10, not 5. Hey, wait a minute. Hey! Are you kidding me? Not a single reform card? Are you kidding me? Well, that's how it goes, I guess. Volatile Gauge is supposed to guarantee that this doesn't happen to me, though. I want to try this a different way, then. Seeing the outcome, I would like to try the alternative idea here. Because apparently you can't rely on your reforms. So the alternative idea here is to just put a little Fade and a Train Steward on the top floor. And then I'll just try to plant that floor, basically, and scale it up. I'd like to see how this looks, because it looks a lot worse, right? I think this looks terrible. Endless Entombed Explosive, bottom decking my guy. Many things to not like here. You could just do double Train Steward, but I think it's not that good. I think you want to play Endless Tomb here, Whiplash here. He lives. For now. Oh, and the draft costs 3. That's so fucked up. I think I just can't play it, right? Because I miss out on Fade, and then what's the point? Yeah, there isn't one. So we'll just replay Fade. Somehow it doesn't die, she has to burn out here. And I guess I'm just gonna play double Train Steward, huh? How strange. Give this guy a Whiplash so he doesn't just randomly drop. This Volatile Gauge item is making my life a lot worse. Thought it'd be really good. But I only ever have to play 1 primitive mold now, which is kind of nice, at least. Crypt build you. Could just kill you. And then I don't take the 4. Probably fine. I don't know, is it better? It probably is worse. I think this is worse, right? Because these Train Stewards don't look like they have the damage. I really needed to follow this guy around. And I don't kill Fade fast enough. Maybe she has to burn out. Interesting. Also, because the RNG changed, this priest, he did not get silenced. Also interesting. This is nowhere near good enough. This isn't even close to good enough. I wish I could undo that. I don't want to play Little Fade. I want to play the cheaper Sacred Wicks and then an Entombed Explosive. But I don't think it matters. I think I'm so dead here. I think I basically just lose this fight because of bad Volatile Gauge RNG. Because what it comes down to here is the draft was too expensive and at the bottom of the deck. So you just can't, like, play him in time. Like, he doesn't give you enough. So I think I just die here. The problem is that I didn't take a banner unit, I think. And then I took this draft. I'm gonna die. And this was worse for sure. I was right that the way I played it was good, but I will rolled on the final draw. What Volatile Gauge was supposed to do for me was guarantee that I could always reform Little Fade. And in the end game, that would be all that matters. But then at the moment where it mattered, where I needed to reform Little Fade to live, I didn't reform her. I drew 8 cards and all of my reforms were at the bottom of the deck. And that's just how it goes sometimes, I suppose. I don't know what to say about that. I do think Stygian is the worst supporting clan for her, for sure. But that was just unlucky. And I think I'll just skip over Volatile Gauge because sometimes that shit happens to you. And you don't really have anything you can do about it, huh? It feels wrong though. Volatile Gauge feels like it should be good, doesn't it? Like, I think Volatile Gauge should be good. I'm gonna play Firelight again. I want to run it back. Would I have won that without Volatile Gauge? I don't know. I did skip over my first banner draft. And I am definitely not that good into this fight. So I will not take armor 10. Like, was it bad to skip my first banner draft there? I don't know. Maybe that run looks different if I have Little Fade. And we're scaling on like a Rage Siren. I don't know. It doesn't sound that good, does it? It's just very strange. It's always surprising to lose a run with Little Fade. But I don't think that run was anything other than Volatile Gauge being useless for me. I think Volatile Gauge just kind of hung me out to dry there. Me, this steward. And bring back one more, but it doesn't matter. I take 8 here. Armor 10 wouldn't have changed much about this fight, I don't think. I would have taken maybe 6 more damage. I don't know if that matters that much. Just a thought. We'll get him go to very. Endless on a unit with Little Fade is kind of cool. I like that. Because then they come back with all the buffs, but not the burnout, because you don't have to reform. Hollowed Halls in my first card pack? What the hell? Alright. I guess that's good with Firelight Fade. And now I just want to pick anything that goes on the floor, right? Mollusk Mage, come on. Whatever you got for me, I'll take it. Turn out 1 large stone and 25. Lady of the Reformed isn't that good. Give me Wickless Tycoon. I like money. This guy's me for real. Alright, now give me a multi-strike. Aw, man. I don't think there's... I mean, I guess plus 25 Mollusk Mage, right? So he doesn't get sniped. If he's gonna be on the floor, which I think he is. But yeah, is it really that much better here to have Wickless Tycoon? Maybe. You get him turn 1. But no, I know it's just like I'm harping on the point over and over again. I really think that this is just a problem of playing Volatile Gauge there, right? If I have the whole build set up for draft to win me the game, and then I bottom deck draft any cost 3, so I can't draw him on the next cycle either. That shit kind of sucks. That shit kind of feels bad. Oh well. I wonder what the general consensus is on Volatile Gauge, because right now, to me, it's not like a never pick, but it's probably just a you're better off without it type of pick. Oh, these curses are ripping me apart. I think I'm actually I think I'm dead here. Man. These early games have been brutal for me. These curses are just tearing me to pieces. But it's not like I could play a lower floor and stop them. I don't think anyway. Also, four primitive molds in the bottom of the deck. Just unlucky, man. There's a little fade. Now, what do you do? Okay, give me the primitive mold first. I'm gonna mold it on this guy. I think Little Fade doesn't die fast enough. 155? 160? 6, 12, 13, 14. Well, I'm alive, I think. So at least there's that. Okay, Little Fade got offset here by the burnout. If she had one less burnout, I think I would have won this without taking my whole health bar. But it's just unlucky. I shouldn't have taken the trial, maybe, but I don't know. Give me a draft. This could be a skip, but I want to take a ping after a fight like that. Maybe I play lower floors. I mean, it does feel like I'm supposed to be playing lower floors with Fade. That's the big one here. Stem Piercing, Spell Chain. I need to look at this shop for a holdover. Alright. Maybe I should have -1 to Primitive Molder or Molded or something first. Endless Fade? It's pretty good. Don't have to worry about her not dying. I think that's fine. And then this is +10 piercing. This is Spell Chain. Spell chaining Hollowed Halls isn't bad, but it's too expensive if I'm gonna give it a holdover, which I hopefully am. This build doesn't really come together until I have a holdover on Hollowed Halls, though, does it? I mean, this still should be fine, but I don't know. I gotta play it a little safe. I think oversending on Pact Shards on Little Fade is a good way to run out of health. So we're gonna play a lower floor here and see what it feels like. These guys are just gonna go by me though. Not a lot to be said. I'm gonna play Little Fade, Endless on Burnout 1. Oh, I should have permafrosted the tome and then I see. You should permafrost the tome and then you could intrinsic it and then you can play it on Fade after she's died once. That would be smart. Need this Train Steward to go guard the top floor. I'm trying to not take my whole health bar here. The bottom floor play is not looking too good though. I gotta say. But is it gonna feel any better on top floor? I really doubt it. Now look at this. Look at this shit I'm taking. 3, 6, 9, 14, 16. Yeah, I'm dead. So I gotta try again. I guess I have to play top floor, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be any better. But bottom floor is clearly not the way. This Firelight Fade is giving me a lot more trouble than I would have expected. I think it's because Stygian doesn't contribute anything for me. Like, Stygian brings nothing to the table. So we can just do like Flash Freeze, Primitive Mold, Replay, Endless. I filled up my deck with some one-space shitters, right? To try to give me more value on the floor, and it looks terrible. I think I'm just dead again. I don't get it. Does this Little Fade unit secretly suck? That would be ridiculous. But like, I can't escape the early game here. 5 HP? She's giving 5/5, she's doing her thing. Yeah, I guess we're getting somewhere. I need to kill this. I'm gonna be Votivary here. But does this even kill the boss? I doubt it. And if I Hollow Halls, I lose all my burnout, so you can't really play it. And for what, yeah, 5/5? I doubt it. This guy kills me. I have to play this Frozen Lance. You're here. No Train Stewards today. Isn't that cool? Train Steward? I guess I could, but why? Doesn't seem very good. And here's my draft at the bottom of the deck again. What a surprise. Oh. Well, I have to play Fate up here or I'm dead. Well, I guess I'll do that. We get through the Disciple Protector. Big. 40-55, 45-60 is maybe enough to kill Talos, but it's gonna be close. Okay, it is like within 2 HP of death, but it is enough. So Firelight Fade seems like a little bit of trouble in the early game, mainly because I'm just bottom decking the units I'm supposed to draw. So maybe I was supposed to just pump like 100 or 200 gold into powering out removals, right? Give me Intent on Death. Give me Paraffin Enforcer. And I think it's never going to be energy. I think it has to be draw. Let's probably draw space on this run. Remove 2 cards and then duplicate. What the hell, man? No temple? Tragic. Temple here, but no duplicate. Duplicate here. I just want to load up on a bunch of drafts and pop off, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to the left. I'm gonna go to the right. This is a little greedy for sure, but you know. Eel Gorgon. Does he resolve to remove Burnout? He removes multi-strike, so he would have resolved to remove Burnout. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Instead of what I was going to do, let's do this thing. Memorial Fund, Frozen. Light's Gift is not that good here because we want them hitting into Fade. So give me an Icicle Fracture here. And Firelight 2 starts to be a little better for sure. And you can just give me a second Eel Gorgon. You could infuse him with a draft. I'm probably just going to infuse him with a Train Steward, huh? Or a Paraffin Enforcer, right? Because then he'll just give us all rage. That seems good. Eel Gorgon. I just have to survive to get to do something interesting now. This fight is not a good one for me. I'll just say, oh, it's a good draw though. That's nice. I don't have to complain as much. And then Mollusk Mage in the back. Alright. We get the perfect lineup here. We get Little Fade, Endless with Burnout 1. Eel Gorgon is not right now, he's later. Paraffin Enforcer as the top 4 protector sounds fine. Give up an energy for it, but it's okay. He's gonna hold it down for me while we stabilize. Another Eel Gorgon? Ow. Whose bright idea was this? I should not play that. I should just kill this. There's nothing to do here. I mean, this is what the Little Fade 4 is supposed to look like, and this is what you're supposed to do with it, right? You're supposed to just line up 3 units and go crazy. But it has been a little tough. 19. 19. Okay, so triple 19 doesn't kill. Puts you to 3? Yeah. 46, 46, 46, 41. Doesn't matter, right? So I should take this guy's spell shield off, and I should play Lodoberry. Wait, why did I play Lodoberry? That doesn't do anything. Can I find a way to not take a million here? 918. Probably have to play a little Fade. And then a Train Steward, right? Yeah, okay, there's nothing else to do here. I'm just gonna take one. Hey, we froze Holodos. It's not very good to freeze Holodos. This card's not really doing anything for me, but it's okay. I've fixed my little Fade problem by just making my deck all units. Remnant Host. A good way to kill this thing. Extinguish, summon 2 drafts. That's pretty good with little Fade, but I'm playing Eel Gorgon. Don't forget the plan. I know where I'm going. These aren't good, I don't think. Okay. I want to go unit upgrades here. Mostly I just want to get some HP back. Value Stone and Piercing. Multi-strike. It's probably best to just go like, fuck the Eel Gorgon. I'm gonna play multi-strike, draft-infused Paraffin Enforcer, but I'm not gonna do that because I want to play the Eel Gorgon. So, you know, none of this boring shit. I'm Eel Gorgoning. That's all I have to say to you about all of this. None of this boring shit. I'm playing Eel Gorgon. Then we sack Paraffin Enforcer into one Eel Gorgon who comes in with Burnout 2, but it doesn't matter. And then I need to go spend like $1 million on removals. This run should lose. This shit seems so awful. I don't even need to spend that much, do I? No, I just have to kill off like Wickless Tycoon and a Train Steward. Thank you for the money, Wickless Tycoon. See you in the next life. Just give myself a little better Eel Gorgon angle. Alright, so if everything is as it seems, we should do very well here. Spell Shield, it really doesn't matter. I just need a way to kill my little Fade on the first go around. Oh my god, double Eel Gorgon. Not great. I guess I have to take energy so this doesn't happen to me, huh? There's our first little Fade kill at least. Three's nice, we got that at least. Then we go second Eel Gorgon, Primitive Mold, second little Fade play. Don't ask me why I played that, I don't know. It just felt right. Okay, so we go 1, 2, yeah, these guys just bulldoze enemies for me. I don't think I should give them free shielding. Little Fade's endless, so she just comes in and tanks every round now for free. And it's like, Little Fade, Intent on Death, Frozen Lance. You don't even have to spend that many spells. I should clear out the draft, but I'm not going to because this is Harvest. But otherwise we're going to use Icicle Fracture. Once we see lethal on the floor, you should just stop playing cards, right? You see this point, you stop playing cards because you want to just freeze spells for the future. And now the run looks incredible, and it's like I didn't just get blasted for 25 minutes and start to question my whole being. It's almost like that didn't even happen to me now. Because now everything looks amazing. Hollows because it's free. Guess you could play Little Fade. Wait, does he really burn out? That would be very shocking to me. The burnout triggers before he cleanses. Wow, I didn't know that. Did you? Huh. I gotta think about this now. This is where I need an undo feature because I don't actually know the ordering of things. I think what you can do is play Draft, Mollusk, Mage, Hollowed Halls. And then Fade exits the set. Oh, right, but because they're in Endless, they don't purge themselves. I see, so their burnout... Oh, that's weird, okay. Okay, so when I'm going into Endless, I need to not have Fade on the floor. I understand. Kind of. Subsuming Blade kills Fade for me, that's good. These are... you could preserve. Free and cants are good. This run is very strange, I must say. This whole video has felt very strange to me. I feel like I'm learning. It's just all very odd. Clear out all the shitters. Ember Stasis. This is good into Diligent Seraph, but not otherwise. I think it's just useless. It's plus 10 damage and 3 Vengeful Shards. I think that event is just not very good. Full stack -1. You want to make cards cheaper, I suppose. Remove Consume? Alright. Why not? I wanted Permafrost or Holdover. I got double stack Remove Consume. It's good to see that Monster Train never changes, isn't it? I'm still gonna aim for 150. I came back to this trying to take more pack shards because I wanted the Blank Pages event. Now I'm just kind of doing it. It's fine. Doesn't really hurt. It's fun. It's different. I should have engaged a pact, huh? I should have thrown Mollusk Mage into the Eel Gorgon. I guess I could just kill the other Eel Gorgon and then duplicate the Rage one. Maybe that's alright. Let's go to 100 for now. 115, 120. I need to take 25 in the next area. Kinda hard to do. Well, at least I have Preserve. Go middle floor and kill Fade. Probably isn't bad to do. Let's get her rotating. This seems alright. Yeah, because now we get the Endless on her right away. Little Fade. I think Endless on Burnout 1 is not as important as you would think here. I'd rather just get the scaling going. And if I miss the Endless, whatever. I have plenty of reforms, and this is Rage Fell. There's gonna be a lot of rage. It'll be alright, I'm sure. And then I should stop playing cards. It's just so fun. I love playing cards. But I should stop. That's a lot of damage. I should kill you. Not terrible to Hollowed Halls here. Well, except for the... Why does this one have 3 burnout? Oh, because he's Paraffin Enforcer. Oh, of course. I see. No, it's not the end of the world. Just strange. Alright. The relic that makes your burnout cards free would be nice here. Or not burnout, your frozen in-hand cards free. Would be a good relic to pick up here. Because blasting out all of these cards and just taking Fell's head off here would be really nice. Alas. Not quite in the cards today, is it? Might have to do a refresh here. Yeah, I think I reload. I think I send Hollowed Halls. It's just a full heal for the whole floor. Which is good enough. It's a shame they go in the wrong order, but you know, I'll live. I might actually not live. Need Fade to die. Concerning. Also, I'm overdrawing significantly. Just of note. Once Feld die, or once Fade dies, it's probably fine. Does it really matter that I'm not drawing anything? What do I care? Yeah, I guess I do care because I'd like to have had some Zooming Blade on this turn. My hand is overflowing. I can just do... So here's what I want to test out. If I play Votivary and then I Hollow Halls, what do I draw? Not Little Fade. Okay. These are free. I want to save free cards, right? Just play like this, and then save Energy Siphon. I think I should win this because these guys put out a lot of damage. Maybe not enough. Maybe I should play Little Fade there. I think it's good enough though. Oh, it's not. I wonder if it's good enough if I play Little Fade. I don't know. Do I really want to run it back again for the millionth time? I guess I will. This Firelight Fade has given me a lot of trouble, but I feel like she's just kind of weak for Pact Shards, and I'm trying to slam Pact Shards as much as I can. She has a lot of trouble. Also, she got caught in the back, and I didn't Endless, and all of those other things are true as well. I don't know. What if I just play this a little safer? What if? What if I just played... Wait, didn't she die first turn last time? Something is strange here. I don't know. Almost like my hand is different. Did I play her into this and then reform her? I must have. That doesn't seem right though. That seems silly. I did something strange last time around. That's what I know for sure now. Because this does not look the same to me. I did something wrong. Belle, come to the top floor. What the hell? Okay, but now I can just use Hollow Halls as a full reload on my 2 eels, which is kind of nice. It's pretty good, I would even say. Kill you. Oh, giving rage to this guy as the sweeper isn't great. Oh, you know what Fel's doing? She's doing the annoying thing where she picks a sweeper and just follows him up. I hate when she does this. It's so awful. So obnoxious. Order lull there, for sure. But like, why didn't I have this turn last time, where I just take 950 HP off of Fel? I think I wasn't paying attention, honestly. Yeah, and if these were both the Paraffin Enforcer eels too, ooh buddy. This shit would be a wrap. I don't know, I think the problem here is that I just played poorly. I think I did not make good choices. It's crazy that the hardest of the characters for me to play so far is Little Fade. Everything else has kind of flown together. What, flown? Flowed together nicely? This one's been tough for some reason. I think Firelight probably, like, I remember what people used to say. It was, and I was people. Like, oh, GG, Firelight, it's Little Fade, boring. I remember I used to do stupid shit to try to make it more interesting. And now I'm just worse at the game for it. That's what you gotta look out for. Don't let this shit get you. You're a real pain. To freeze that 0-cost primitive mold. And fade here. Now this has to be good enough, right? Like, surely this is good enough. I also took half of Fell's HP out ahead of time, so surely this is good. I should play molded there. Give me the little fade. I die in like one cycle here anyway. Yeah, I don't know why I made this hard on myself. This is what it should look like. It's still just like the eel gorgons are super weak. I don't know. This is not gonna beat the Divinity at this rate. Formless child. I was gonna take space. Now I'm gonna take energy. My eels are very squishy, right? I'm gonna go look for holdover. I think I'm just gonna double hollowed halls here and commit. I think that's the idea. I think I just commit to hollowed halls. Go right path here. And go like... -1 frozen lance, -1 frozen lance. Let me look at the temple, because a spell chain, yeah. It makes a lot more sense all of a sudden. And you intrinsic the endless. Well, the endless isn't even good anymore, I don't think. Sacrifice a unit. Can you even do this? Oh, you can. Surprising. He's gonna remove the endless. So it's like, and I don't even want him to have endless. It's just silly. But I can't. Well, I guess I can make. I think I can make it. We duplicate this, and that's plus 20 now. Yeah, I'll make it to 155. All right. Firelight 3. This is probably gonna be good now. I gotta imagine. I'm not gonna fuck around with Heaven's Seal though. It's just like... I think we play bottom floor initially, because these guys are probably just gonna die. Not great, actually. Surprisingly bad. But that's okay. We got a little bit of value. Right out of the gate here. Right off the rip. And that's all I really wanted. This one's now a 70-53. And he goes up here. And now it should work out. Because you're just gonna do like primitive mold, play a little fade, intent on death, kill this guy. I should probably subsuming blade, huh? I should kill something. But we could kill here. Fine. Let me play Votivary. We keep the energy siphons. And I don't want to have more than 3 cards frozen if I can help it. So we go Primitive Mold. We go Little Fade. Oh my god, I'm gonna feed this guy so much armor. Is this wrong? It's probably wrong. I don't think I should feed this guy armor. I've thought a little bit more. So what I'll do instead is just throw all of this away and freeze Hollowed Halls. Because remember, if you don't know this, by the way, Icicle Fracture will not freeze dead weights. It will. I think it just won't do it. Even if it's the last card in your hand, I think the game just won't let it happen. This is the turn where everything should start to look really good, because you just go like triple Hollowed Halls or quadruple Hollowed Halls here. And you're going up 20, 20, plus whatever little fade placements you get. Actually, I would stop here, because little fade's in front, so it's an extra death. And then we just go scale, subsuming blade, preserve, Hollowed Halls, copy. Oh, the Reaper's coming for me again, isn't he? Probably I just skip over Hollowed Halls. And we just go like, reform, play, intent. I'm trying to find something here that doesn't even happen. I'm trying to make it so that I take less damage on the Eel Gorgon, but that just doesn't happen. Doesn't matter how many cards you play there. And then you play Little Fade. I do wonder if it's wrong to Hallowed Halls at this point. I think it is still wrong. As long as Little Fade is dying and giving value to both characters. Hallowed Halls is more important when I am dying to the Divinity. Which, I wish I could go back and take that Light's Gift, huh? That would be nice. But I probably have enough HP and enough spell cast that it just doesn't matter now. Well, I'm winning without casting any spells with Eel Gorgon, which is usually a good sign that you've scaled enough. Seems like it anyway. I kind of feel like the big problem of this game is this run is that the early game with default Stygian contributes absolutely nothing. Like straight up nothing to your team. Frenzied Swarm is terrible here. And so you can struggle a little bit on your way through. Enemies can rage through when they lose a stack of burnout. Extinguish armor 5. Oh hey, frozen cards are reduced to 0. That'll be nice. One roll. I was getting an extra upgrade slot. Watch there be like a holdover in here. Didn't realize the relics were going to be too expensive though. I thought they'd be cheap enough. I thought I'd get one. Maybe plus 10s of Zooming Blade, you never know. I guess I could have gotten the money in the middle, but it doesn't seem that worth it. Even holdover on these doesn't seem that good. I'm hitting a point where I don't want to play them anymore. These being the Hallowed Halls that I just double drew. But you didn't need me to tell you that, I'm sure. I'm gonna watch the Hallowed Halls animation a few times. Good news, Little Fade went up front. This changes everything. We should do great in the Seraph, right? Because it's just Seraph shows up on one of these turns. I'm going to Hallowed Halls the correct way. I was thinking about maybe not doing it and instead Endlessing Fade, but I think I'm not going for that. And then on this turn you go Mold, Mold, Primitive Mold, Preserve. 454. Threw some damage shield too, and Rage is at the back, so it could have been worse. That's not great. Ouch. If I played one more spell, you think I would kill one, I bet. Is it worth it? I can endless this guy and then it goes away, right? Yeah, it's fine. One more spell, I say 15 HP. Ouch, though. Hey, what's going on here? What's up with these draws? Am I dead? Hey man, that's not very cool. I thought this was supposed to be a win. Why am I dying? I'm dying because of the Sap Seraph and I didn't pick anything up to kill the backliners, and you're just gonna get kind of clobbered by 15 by 2 and 15 by 3. That's what's causing me trouble here, but don't worry. It's all gonna turn around after this Hallowed Hall puts my units in the correct order. Okay, I understand why that happens that way. Like, I get it, and I'm not mad, but that is not how I thought it would be. Because even though they purge the Endless stays when he reforms, because like the card itself is enhanced with Endless for the fight. It's strange, I have to say. I think that's a little odd. But I get why it's like that, so I won't complain. I understand the point. It's just a little strange. Required me to think about it for a little bit before it really made sense. Yeah, the Holland Hall's problem with Little Fade is that she's always in the wrong spot. Not really getting the value I would like. So, why didn't I play Flash Freeze here last time? Did my hand change? I think it did. Strange. No, it didn't. I don't think it did. I'm just gonna get rid of this remnant pack. I don't know. Odd. I'll take 15 damage here. Maybe my hand changed there. Something was different. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't matter, I suppose. This is the turn to blast 1200 into Seraph. Most of the way there now. I do have to Hollow Halls here. Oh, what you can do though is you can go Primitive Mode first. And then you can get a little fade in on the front lines to just give a little 20 HP or 20 attack. Do I want to go again? Yeah, I'll go again. I'm not afraid. There's always a chance that little fade goes in the right spot. It's a decent turn. I don't really feel anything about this run, I gotta say. Like, I'm definitely out here doing shit. I am pressing Hollow Halls. Little Fade went in the right spot this time. I think I might kill Seraph. Only 1,000. If I could have killed one more guy, maybe. Or if they were both Rage on strike, who knows? Who knows? Well, whenever I get the option, I should put Little Fade in the front. Am I gonna Hollow Halls here? Nah. Probably not. I think I'll just lock them in for next turn. I remembered liking Hollow Halls a lot more in the past. Oh wait, Little Fade's on the floor. It kind of feels like playing Morsel Maid, where it's like, yeah, I know I'm winning, but I feel like I should still play these, right? One more. This is the last Hollow Halls I'm gonna play. And now we're just gonna sit. I should have played with Fade in the front at the ending there. Oh well. I probably need to play another Hollow Halls. Just to be safe. Kill this guy. Does it look like I need to play another Hollow Halls? No. I do not think so. I remember the Little Fade burnout bit there, where you can just die to burning out. Very strange. Hey, we got blank pages again. Cool. Let's give them hell. Wonder what happens if you don't take that. I should do that. I should get that one locked in. See if she has any special dialogue if you just leave and don't take the blank pages. Alright. Time for another exciting set of Hollow Halls plays. I shouldn't complain. I did it to myself, didn't I? Should actually preserve Hollow Halls there. Kind of silly not to. I should let the Icicle Fracture hold it for me so I can get more value. That's this. Oh. Dude, this blank page is actively harmful for me and I will not be playing it. No, I don't actually want to be putting Tethys on my board. Somehow that seems wrong. Reform Tethys instead of an Eel Gorgon and then just die? That sounds good, doesn't it? Use Freezer so I don't get 100 more blank pages procs. Because you only get them if there's not one in your hand currently. So I can just do this. Howard Halls. And maybe, I don't know, I was thinking maybe Hallowed Halls here? What do you think? Maybe a Hallowed Halls is good there. If I play one more I lose this eel. I need to stop myself from just blind sending it. I do need that damage if I want to hit the boss. Uh-oh. That's not a good looking drop. Photoberry here. I guess it's fine. This Eel Gorgon could probably solo. Why didn't I let Little Fade die here? What am I thinking? I don't know. And I overdrew here. Oh, many errors. Many mistakes have been made today. You're here. I'm just gonna hold. I'm not afraid of these guys. Should I be? Maybe. I won't play another. I'll give them that much respect. Only one Hollowed Halls in their face. Remember to clear out the hand. We don't want more than 3 cards frozen so that we are always drawing through. Because I do need to play Hollowed Halls. Something like, I don't know, maybe Hollowed Halls here. I'm manifesting Little Fade to the front of the train here. Ready? Boom. No, sorry. Next one. Because it wouldn't even matter here, but like, boom. Oh, man. The statistically most likely outcome. Oh man. How disappointing. Yeah, this build is a little better versus the Divinity, huh? Because he's just always there, so I always get to beat on him. Just like a whack and then a whack. And then, I don't know, maybe... I think if I Remnant Pact, he's dead, yeah. I guess we can play it. The endless stuff is interesting to think about. Nice. Well, this one was a little scary as well, but it's stabilized. I think what I learned in this run is that if you have a weak early game, like if you have a weak champion at the start of the run, you can't play Volatile Gauge. Volatile Gauge is for strong champions where you're okay. Even though it would have been good if I had just gotten to +1 energy, I didn't make it through Daedalus. That's what I got out of this one. You still gotta play Little Fade like she's a weak early game champion. You can't plan so much for the future. My feelings, anyway. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Insights Hunting sponsor. This video is sponsored by Insights Hunting. Wow. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.